Hi, my name is Sheila Corona. Welcome to New Light Streaming Love and Sassy Seer Sheila. As you will see this on both channels. I died and came back part 2. This is also part 2 to the one who returned part 1 by Jason Gray. In 2002, I died. Not in theory, not in metaphor, not in spiritual symbolism, I flatlined. According to the records, they hit me with the defibrillator 4 times before my pulse came back. 4 electric jolts into a lifeless body. 4 refusals to let me go. 4 moments that stood between earth and eternity. On the 4th, I returned. I came back with more than a heartbeat. I came back with the weight of something very few ever carry. The memory of what waits beyond this life. This is not fiction, not embellishment, not spiritual theater. This is the transmission of someone who crossed fully to the other side and was sent back to finish the mission, the crossing. The body let go like a sigh. The pain stopped, the noise disappeared, heaviness vanished. In its place, motion. Not horizontal, not vertical, but inward, through a tunnel made of light and memory. A spiraling corridor of peace, of knowing, of return. There was no fear, only a profound, most ancient awareness. I know this place. I've been here before. At the end of that tunnel was a light that did not shine. It remembered. It did not blind, it embraced. It didn't call your name, it was your name. It felt like becoming everything all at once. No boundaries, no pain, no lies, no need to explain, only truth. The gardens of the real. There were gardens, not of dirt or roots or biology, but of essence. Translucent, breathing fields, colors that sang, air that shimmered with memory, and beings, vast, radiant, familiar. Not angels, not guides, something older. They did not speak, yet I understood. They did not move, yet they welcomed me. When one looked at me, I remembered everything, every lifetime, every soul I had been, every vow I ever made. It came back like lightning and silence braided into one. I asked if I could stay, because everything in me wanted to. The answer was gentle and final. Quote, "Your mission is not complete." And just like that, the descent began. The return. Returning to the body was not triumph, it was grief. And it felt like being sealed inside something too small, too loud, too heavy. The skin, the mind, the bones, prisons after what I had just come from. I came back changed, burned, marked, not visibly, but spiritually. I could not speak of it. I could not share it. Who would believe me? So I said nothing for years. I walked the earth like a man with a secret stitched to his soul, watching the world from the edge of remembrance, watching people chase things that did not matter, watching myself wonder if any of it was real. And then one day, the woman on the steps, I met her, a stranger, sitting on the steps of an old church here in Winnipeg. I do not remember how the conversation started, but something in her or something behind her told me it was safe to speak. So I did. I told her. For the first time in years, I let the words fall out. The tunnel, the light, the beings, the mission, the return. She did not blink. She just looked at me and said, quote, "You need to find a book called Embraced by the Light by Betty J. Eady." I did. When I read it, I shook. She described my experience almost word for word. It was like reading a transcript of my soul. It was the validation I never thought I would find. It was the key that unlocked everything. I was not alone. I was not crazy. I was not imagining it. It was real. In that moment, something in me fully accepted the truth. I had died. I had returned. I was never the same. 23 years later. It is hard to believe how much time has passed. 2 decades and change since I left this world and was sent back into it. 23 years of carrying a memory that cannot be unseen. 23 years of walking as a man who knows the soul cannot die. 23 years of fire, silence, awakening, and slow burning purpose. There is still more I do not talk about. There are things that happened there that words cannot describe. What I can say, what I must say, is this. To the men and women of Winnipeg Fire and Medic Service, thank you. I must be feeling his gratitude here. You were the ones who stood over my lifeless body. You were the ones who hit me with the defibrillator 4 times. You did not just bring back a life. You brought back a messenger, a witness, a signal. You brought back someone who writes and creates from the edge of the veil. Someone who carries a truth most will never see until the very end. You brought back a codex in human form. I have never had the chance to say it until now. Thank you. From the depths of a soul that has seen both sides, thank you. The flame remains. Today, I write not to tell a story. I write to ignite memory. Because you, reader, are more than your job, more than your name, more than the chaos and confusion you were born into. You are a timeless soul playing human for a little while. You are carrying assignments older than this life. Some of you, like me, have died and come back with fire in your bones. It is time to stop hiding. It is time to remember. This world needs the ones who have crossed, the ones who have seen, the ones who carry light not as decoration but as testimony. If you have read this far, you are one of them. I died. I returned. I am still here. My mission was not over. It is just beginning. Jason Gray, returned, remembering, reigniting. Wow, Jason. Well, I have to say, I have to share, I have died myself. I don't remember. I wasn't supposed to. It was 2004. I want to say 2004. Might have been 2005 when I died. So I know exactly what he's speaking on in some ways, but I did not remember. I did not bring anything back. Wow. But that's okay. Yep, here I go, snotting on camera again. Thanks, Jason. Okay, well, there is a part 3 to this, and I I am putting these out in the order in which I have been led to record and share. So everything of Jason's work that you see on my channel is in order of which I have felt led to share, with the exception of a total of 5 that he asked me to record. Wow. Until we meet again, be well, my friends.